decisions. Don't add time to a decision. It doesn't make it better. And besides the fact, you don't get to not make a decision. Even if you don't make a decision, you still made a decision to not make a decision. You are always deciding on something. There's this funny thing, like being decisive. Decisive is not a characteristic, it's a skill. It's something that you grow, and if it's a skill, then you can learn it. And if you can learn it, then you can get better at it. And you learn to be decisive through practice. So I encourage you do something. I don't know what you wear today, what the clothes that you put on. Okay, let's say you go through 3 different outfits, you let them all out, and then you decided you tried one on, and you went with another one, and you went. Don't put out 3 outfits. Pick out what you wanted, be decisive, and know maybe this is the wrong outfit. I will feel uncomfortable all day. Hey, you made a decision. Okay, you made the other way. You just avoided the decision, but you were still deciding to not decide. Okay, both ways you developed a skill. You're developing the skill of not deciding, or you're developing the skill of being decisive. Okay? And when you develop this skill and you get better at this, you will watch your energy grow. You will watch it bleed out into other areas of your life. You will just instantaneously make a decision, because it does not make the decision better to add time to making the decision. Right? It just adds more thought. It just takes more focus, and this is a matter of focus. Are you going to focus on what you want, or focus on what you want to avoid? Put all your focus on what you want, and the avoidance will take care of itself. You don't have to try to avoid things. Just put all your focus on what you did want. It's just like playing catch. I remember doing this all the time. They were like you were playing catch, and someone would walk up beside the person that you were playing catch with, and you would sit there, and you thought, like, don't hit that other, avoid throwing at the other person. And you'd end up almost always basically throwing directly at that person that you were trying to avoid hitting. That's silly. Why not just put the ball right where you wanted the ball to go, which is not putting your focus over there on what you're trying to avoid. It's putting the focus right here on the thing that you are trying to get. Okay. The point is to be decisive and to grow this skill. Okay. You start doing this thing with little things like, which clothes am I going to pick out? What restaurant am I going to go to? Practice. Being decisive is a skill. It's something you grow through practice. You just have to start doing it. Bang! I choose that. Get so good at this that people are like, you're, impulsive. People call me impulsive all the time. I was never a very decisive person. I would think about things, and I'd be like, okay, which one's the best option? Which one's the best option? Which one's the best option? I would add all this time to the scenario, and the word insecure starts to come up, whereas it's like, that's kind of how it seemed. Get decisive, and that goes away, because you put all your focus on what you wanted rather than what you were trying to avoid. Right? I want that. And then you get used to just picking that and being okay with that. It might be the wrong decision, but adding time to the scenario didn't make you less likely to make that same decision. So decide, and decide now.